I rock to this rhyme, you're not on my mind. They say we blowing up, don't jump on a mine. I once had a time to the world, I was blind. Now I see everything through these contacts of mine. I'm at the office, yeah, I does it again.
Here are the stats for this game. Here in this 6th week of the season, we still have some pretty good numbers to put out there. I don't know whether you guys know this or not, but Logan leads the team in batting average at 600, with Joey in second at 467 and Trent and Robert at 364. Chris and Robert lead the team in RBIs with 4. Trent and Logan are tied for third with 3. Lane, Luis, and Ian each have 2. Joey, Trent, and Lane lead the team with 4 runs scored. Cannon, Robert, and Logan and Luis each have 3. On base percentage is led by Cannon at 714. Logan is in second at 667. Luis is in third at 538. And Trent is in fourth with 533. Slugging percentage is led by Logan at 800, with Lane in second at 700, Luis at 556, and Robert at 545. Chris, Trent, Lane, Dalton, and Luis each have 4 walks. Cannon has 3. Luis and Logan have only struck out once. Joey has 8 stolen bases. Chris has 6 stolen bases, and Cannon has 5. Lane has 3 extra base hits. Logan, Robert, and Luis each have 2. Chris has our only home run still. Batting average with runners in scoring position is led by Chris at 429, with Robert in second at 375. Logan, Luis, and Lane are all tied for third at 333. Cannon has the highest percentage of at-bats taking 6 or more pitches at 42.9%. Luis is in second at 38.5%. Harley is in third at 30.8%, with Dalton in fourth at 27.3%. Guys, I can't tell you how important the quality at-bat is. The number of pitches we can make that pitcher throw means we're going to get better pitches, they're going to make more mistakes, and we're going to get better opportunities at bat. Keep doing that. Those are really good numbers. Joey still takes the most pitches after 2 strikes, though, accomplishing it in 3 at-bats. Trent and Robert each have 3 2-out RBIs. Chris and Logan have 2. Harley, Lane, and Luis each have 1. Joey, Lane, Luis, and Logan each have 8 quality at-bats. Trent and Harley have 6. Logan has the highest quality at-bat percentage at 667, followed by Luis at 617 and Lane at 571. Our pitching staff has allowed 18 runs this season, 11 of them earned. Chris is the leader in walks plus hits per innings pitched at 1. Trent has 25 strikeouts. Lane has 14 and Chris has 6. Trent also has forced 12 groundouts on the opposition. Chris and Trent each have 1 hold. The batting average against this pitching staff is a 170. That's unbelievably low. Trent leads the field with an astonishing 130 batting average against. Given the batting prowess of some of the teams we played recently, I don't even know how to say it. It's amazing.
You know what John's got when he's calm, cool, and confident?
Both interesting proposals. I'll go with yours, John.
He's got a leg up on the competition.
Here are the standings for the league. Okay. I'm putting this video out after we've already been to the batting cages on Tuesday night. We were there from 7 to 8:30. We did reserve a tunnel, and I think everybody got a chance to get in there 2 or 3 times. Our next practice after that is going to be Friday from 5 o'clock to 6:30. We're going to work on the outfield and playing fly balls. Period. We're not working on anything else. That's it. I'm going to repeat something that I've said after the game on Saturday and that I've said probably every time I've talked to you about baseball. If you're only practicing baseball at team practices, you're not practicing enough. All of you should be throwing as much as you possibly can, even if it's only against a brick wall. Practice your swing at every opportunity. Baseball is a game of repetition. Even if we practiced every day, it wouldn't be enough. Come to team practices when you can, but if we don't have team practices, practice on your own. In the end, only you can decide how good you can be. And here's the other thing that I'll tell you about playing baseball. It's different from a lot of other sports. When you go into some sports and you're doing, whatever you need to do in order to get ready, the harder you work, generally the more payoff you're going to get. The harder you try when the plays are going on, the better you're going to perform. Well, that's probably true in every game I know about except golf and baseball. When you're playing those two sports, a lot of times the harder you try and the more you press, the more unnatural it becomes and the harder it gets. You have to remember that this is one of those games that you should really go in there and, concentrate. I'm not saying goof off, but I am saying have fun, relax, follow the process, do things the way that you know how to do them. It's not going to be a matter of the harder I try, the more successful I am. That's not how it works. It works a lot better the more relaxed you are and the more willing you are to take what the game gives you. It's one of those games. If you get one hit every third time you come up to bat, that's successful, guys. A .333 is a really good batting average. So don't forget what we're going for here, okay? Here's the game schedule. You'll notice that so far we've only played 5 games. We have 7 more games on the schedule, starting with the 2 o'clock game against the Rockies that's coming up this weekend. We're also going to play the Reds at 4 o'clock after that game. Our next game is going to be the weekend after. That's going to be at 10 o'clock against the White Sox. And then we'll have another game behind that at 12 o'clock against the Cubs. On November 3rd, we also have a doubleheader at 10 and 12 against the White Sox and the Orioles. And then on November 10th, we'll play our last game against the Bandits at 1 o'clock. All of those games are going to be at Chandler Field. Okay, look, I'm just going to be real with you guys. If we don't beat the Rockies, no one will. We're going to have to go out there and play our best baseball to give ourselves the best chance to win. The old saying goes, if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. They play really good baseball, so I'm not going to tell you that they don't deserve to be undefeated. However, I don't think we should allow them to be undefeated. I think this is a beatable team. But we got to go out there and play our best baseball. Of course we're going to have fun. Of course we're going to do it the Rangers way. But we have to make sure that we're playing the best game we can play. I think this is one of those things that should happen. After that game, the Reds are kind of reeling, and they're going to be fresh for that second game. They don't have any games earlier that day, and they're going to be out for revenge. Remember, we kind of left the door open for them. They think that, with a little bit of work, they can beat us. We need to play our A game all weekend long. I think we should win both of these games. Final thoughts. I need to change some thinking with you guys. Back when you guys started playing baseball, your coaches put the bad players in the outfield. The thinking was that since very few kids could hit to the outfield anyway, less damage could be done by putting bad players in the outfield. The thing is, now that you guys are bigger and stronger, that's no longer true. Most of the players in this league can hit to the outfield. A bad infield is only going to lose you a base or two every now and again. But in that bad outfield, man, they're going to give up runs. The thing that you have to remember is that baseball is a game of runs. It doesn't matter how many people get on base as long as none of them cross home plate. We've seen that happen to us in some games. The people that keep that from happening are going to be our outfielders. The problem is that most of you don't know the art of playing in the outfield because most of you guys were some of the better players when you were playing on your teams when you were younger. So it's a lot different, and it's a lot more work at this level than it was when you guys were little boys. You have to be more observant, you got to be faster, and you have to be more accurate. You have to move on every pitch, and you have to be involved in every single play. You have to know when to break, how far to move, and where to throw the ball when you get it. It's more than just a notion. Almost all of you will play outfield some. Pitchers and catchers will play outfield because they have the arms to get the ball infield. Faster players will play outfield because they can get to the ball. Others will play outfield because, well, you kind of need to learn the position. Do some work. Learn the position. It's a sacred trust to care for all that ground in the outfield. I want to hear the groans of the other team when you catch their well-hit line drives. It's the sweetest sound in the world. I'll see you on the field.
must unlearn what you have earned.
Nightmares have become my dreams. No mercy for me. Good morning, reality. Will I wake? We'll never know. I'm late for my day, but destiny. Let me go. Let me go. You gotta let me go. Right or wrong, let me go. I'm on my path.
My mama love me more than I do. She say your pop would just like you. Trapped in a vicious cycle. Jesus' youngest disciple. Tell the judge if he throw the book at me, make it the Bible. Start calling myself the king for lack of a better title. Lawyer beyond belief to my detriment. It's so vital. I change or blow opportunities like a choir recital. Now will I or not care who tell it? Meanwhile, selling powder puts food in the bellies. Well, it's unfortunate the orphanage couldn't keep up the mortgages. Kid go to school stupid, they teachers ignoring it. Sorta Jet Doom, forced them to be in the goon. Sell the cushion, the drum, Mexican guitar, and a balloon. Consumed with the same way of life I left. Everything I know now learned by myself. All you see is the wealth, the Maserati, it's Ferrari, so they don't sympathize. Don't nobody feel sorry, no mercy.
No mercy for me. No crying myself to sleep. No mercy for me. Nightmares have become my dreams. No mercy for me. Good morning, reality. Will I wake? We'll never know. I'm late for my day with destiny. Let me go.
Everybody standing and waiting, chanting and hating. Gospel say they should forgive me, they rather hand me to Satan. Blatant displays the day of hypocrisy. Boy, you got to be kidding. Could it be possibly second?
Tasty they are. Yes. Mmm.